Oh.
Hey,
Oh, we are live. Oh,
welcome back.
welcome.
Welcome to my video. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Mamma mia, another video. My, you cannot resist us. Mamma mia, here we go again. What controversial thing will we say?
That was not great.
It's okay. Hi everybody.
Welcome to our second video on Instagram.
Not wearing a
We should've
shirt.
done it the
We're
first
both wearing
time.
shirts. Shirtless.
We're
Jam.
both wearing shirts. It's a double shirt jam.
Oh, it was good.
No, it was
Shirt.
not. Don't lie
It's
to
a
me.
shirt full jam because
It's a shirt squared jam.
That was
Oh,
the best.
it looks like Fred's our third member.
Fred, what do you have to say about our
Say hi,
top
Fred. Fred, you can't say that. That
Fred,
is
stop!
me.
Fred!
No! It's a kid. Okay.
What the fuck you mean
This
that's
is going sidetracked very quick.
This is gonna be fun.
Today our mics are, I have the chicken bitch from the Minecraft meal from McDonald's. I don't know her name. And Sophia Swanson has
Jesus.
Jesus himself on the pod, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Wait, let me pull his shirt down. Jesus.
No. Jesus is a whore. There we go. We started quick. That was my controversial thing.
You're getting canceled for that one. Like the week after
I
the
don't
Pope
care.
dies.
Fuck
The Pope
yeah.
just died. His funeral was today. They sealed his
R.I.P.
casket
Diva.
like today.
Don't want any bugs getting his ass.
R.I.P. Diva.
Okay, today we're gonna be talking about Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
1 and a little bit of 2, the movies. Is that an actual musical?
I think so.
Like Broadway
Let
musical?
me look.
I don't
No,
know.
not a Broadway musical.
Okay.
I don't
You had an
remember-
answer very quick to that.
Yeah, to Mamma Mia too. Because Mamma Mia is like an actual musical.
You're not using your mic. You're just playing with him.
So basically, so he's just sitting in my lap. So basically, Mamma Mia, like the movie Mamma Mia, is also a musical, but Mamma Mia 2 is not.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
I don't remember
guessed
if
that.
the movie became before the musical. Allison, you know this.
I think it
What?
came after it because the movie is, I think, its own thing.
Is it
movies
because
after the musical?
Really?
That makes sense. Let me look up the cast outlets.
There's no way.
Please hold.
I'm fairly sure the
Please
movies
hold.
after the musical.
If I'm right, I get 1,000,000 chicken nuggets.
I don't have that much money.
We're all broke.
That's not me problem.
The movie came out in 2008.
Why did you just Google it?
Yeah, Mamma Mia the musical premiered
1999.
1999.
So it came out like after the musical.
But is it actually ABBA? Oh, it is.
Mamma Mia.
What do I get now that I've won?
You didn't set any stipulations.
I don't
so
think
you
that
get
Mamma
nothing.
Mia is like what's the first? Let me look up the first jukebox musical.
Oh, it's definitely not Mamma Mia.
No, definitely
They've been doing jukebox musicals since like Jesus,
Since Jesus.
if confirmed.
What do you have to say about this?
Jesus watched a jukebox.
Yeah, Jesus was probably in juke. Oh my
Okay,
god.
so the very first
See, I was fucking right.
is
Oh, that's
often
not Jesus
cited
time.
as the first jukebox musical. It's a 1728 ballad opera by John Gay
Representation.
and
Ew!
Johann Christopher Kirsch.
Pew pew.
Ew! That's definitely passion, but okay.
I'm trying to find.
So what I'm hearing is that our first movie commentary is gonna be, what was it called again? You're terrible at this.
It's not. a movie. It's not a movie.
This is what happens when you plan this episode
Yeah, like 2 minutes before starting.
Yeah, quite literally. Because we haven't had any chance to like research the Beggar's Opera.
As if we researched before last time.
No, but like I don't know.
You had
So-
car talk before this.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
because we
dinner
had that
talk.
whole like
We've only briefly talked about.
Beggar's
Oh,
Opera.
man.
Yeah, it's credited as the very first jukebox musical,
Okay.
but it's also agreed to be the first musical ever.
Okay.
So
So we're not talking about that today, though. We're
Yeah,
talking about Mamma Mia and a little bit of Mamma Mia too.
Yeah.
Um,
I've never seen Mamma Mia 2.
Yeah, and we had to like force Sophia to watch Mamma Mia in general because they had never seen it.
Okay, so come out with it. I bet you're wondering which one of us likes Mamma Mia, which one of us
We're just
doesn't.
to build tension a little bit.
Okay, fine.
Well, now they know.
How do they know?
Because you just got attitude talking about it.
No, but I just like said
How
like
would they
guess
get it up?
who, and we
They're
don't
gonna
know.
know.
We
They're
don't
gonna
know who's. We don't know who's who. 'Cause
Yeah.
we haven't revealed who's who
I
yet.
hate Mamma Mia.
I'm names were gay and I hate motion.
My names are gay and I hate Mamma Mia. Okay. Miss Allison, what's our first question?
Okay.
Your topic of interest.
Your first question is why is Mamma Mia different than other jukebox musicals?
Mamma Mia is the most popular jukebox musical.
Yeah.
It's the most popular.
It's one of the most popular movies ever, I think.
I'm
It's a
gonna be
lot of
honest.
people's favorite movie.
It's the least hated jukebox musical. Every other jukebox musical gets so much shit. Mamma Mia really doesn't. A lot of people like Mamma Mia.
I feel like
Because
Okay.
it's a much more popular movie than it is a musical.
yeah, and I'm not to be a dumb American, but I honestly, when I first watched Mamma Mia, I did not know that it was a jukebox musical. I thought those were songs made for the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like a decent portion of people had the same thought. Did not even know that they were ABBA songs. Especially people who weren't around in the 70s or 80s when
Yeah,
ABBA was
that's
popular.
I think that's why Mamma Mia succeeds so much with the whole jukebox musical thing is because the songs are older. There's a hint of nostalgia to it, and
Yeah,
it's easier to pretend that it's not a jukebox musical if you hate jukebox musicals.
and the songs slap.
The songs are really
Every
good.
single one. ABBA's just amazing.
I like the Mamma Mia soundtrack a lot. I'm gonna be real, no skip album.
Yeah,
For me
because it's just ABBA
It's just
songs.
ABBA
Just
songs.
awesome ABBA
Sung
songs.
By Meryl fucking Streep.
Yeah, really
by
talented
Meryl
singers.
Streep.
So I
love
think
Meryl Streep.
there's also just for the movie
Okay.
itself, there's a lot of very popular actors in it as well that obviously brought a lot of attention to it. Obviously
And a
Meryl
lot
Streep.
of them were in
Pierce
it.
Brosnan.
A lot of them were in it not before they got popular, but there's Amanda
Added to their
Seyfried.
fame.
Amanda Seyfried.
No.
Yeah, she was
She was in Jennifer's Body.
Okay, I've never seen Jennifer's Body.
And Mean
And
Girls.
I think it came out after Mean Girls, though.
Definitely. Mean Girls came out 2006. I could be wrong. I think it's
Crazy.
2006.
That's crazy. See, Allison's not watching.
You guys told me
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
told us you didn't
have
have
to.
to.
Because I'm live with you
How
guys.
dare you.
and I'm
I
just
think-
relaxing.
You promoting us?
I am.
Also,
That's what I like to hear.
the music is really good. The story is pretty easy to understand. We'll get to the story later about our opinions. But the story is pretty simple. It has a mystery factor that people will get into.
That has no solution. We
Yeah,
do not
that
know
is
who her dad
open ended, which we will discuss.
I like how it's
later.
open ended. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do too, honestly.
It's frustrating, but all open ended things
I
are
think-
frustrating.
It's open ended, but there are very clear signs that it is a certain person. So you can have resolution if you choose to believe those signs.
Hey, it's definitely not that one guy.
There's so many guys that was
The gay
unclear.
guy. The gay guy.
It could be.
It could be the gay guy.
They
Is that
still
all
had
the-
sex. Well, we'll talk
Ah,
about
I
our
for-
our
Are
theories
we like
later.
gay boy? Okay, that's the controversial.
The gay
thing.
one.
That's controversial.
There's the hot one, the gay one, and the fat one.
Is that how we're gonna refer to them
Hey,
now?
I can say
I
that.
don't remember their names.
I don't remember which one's which. That's the worst part of the movie is that
I remember one was Bill,
okay.
the dad.
I think
The dad.
Bill is the fat one. You can't say that.
Yeah, I know.
I think Harry is the one that she gets with.
Harry Styles.
Harry
Meryl Streep gets
Styles.
with. Let's be clear.
Yeah.
Not Amanda Seyfried.
No, not Meryl. I think Harry's the one that she gets with. What the fuck is the third one's name? Harry, Bill.
Liam.
I almost said Ted from Bill and Ted. Harry,
Just
My
like
Bill.
name's
11.
Dan and my name's Rose. Our son Wesley kind of
Oh, we should do a movie commentary on the
of the Lorax.
Yeah.
So funny. Really funny.
Okay. Well, we'll figure out their names and we'll get back to that.
Dance for them.
Are you looking up the names?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh.
My phone is.
Oh, I should plug my phone in.
But yeah, Mamma Mia is. I still think.
your technician.
I still think that Mamma Mia is the least hated jukebox musical. If you don't like Mamma Mia, it's a huge hot take. It's a hot take.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of other ones are hated on, and I think the more popular and recent the songs are, the more it's going to be hated on.
I think as well with Mamma Mia, there's a big difference between hating. Thank you. Between hating the movie and hating the songs. Like a lot of people who don't like the movie will still admit and be like, "Yeah, the songs are fire."
Yeah,
It's fucking ABBA. That's
Because
gonna
they
be what I
are
say a
fire.
million times. Is that it's fucking
and
ABBA.
there's some people who still prefer the ABBA version, and I'm like, hey, real.
Yeah,
you know?
I think they're different. I
Yeah,
think
they're
they,
just different.
they actually do a good job of the songs being different.
It's Sam.
Sam.
Harry
Sam,
Bill.
Harry, Bill.
Wait, which one's Sam?
Sam is the rich
Sam's the one she gets with?
Yes.
Oh, Sam is the one she gets with. Harry's the
Harry's
gay
the
one.
gay one.
And then Bill is the fat one. Oh, because he's Bill Anderson. He's my dad.
Regan, I can't believe you found your dad.
My phone charged.
Yay.
It's
miraculous.
Text my girlfriend. Okay. What's our next point?
I don't know. I kind of wait. There's one more thing I wanted to add
Okay.
about like jukebox musicals
Go
and
on.
like Mamma Mia being honestly a pretty good example of one, because Mamma Mia does what very few jukebox musicals do, and it integrates this like pop music kinda that ABBA is. Integrates the ABBA music genre with musical theater. That's really important when you do a jukebox musical, because if you don't do that, it sounds wrong. To be frank, if you don't do that, it sounds wrong. And I am a jukebox musical. I'm okay with them, other than this one that I will not mention, because if I start, I will never stop. I'm just gonna gesture to my shirt.
17 notifications.
AKA probably the most hated jukebox musical on TikTok right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the songs, but the songs in Anne Juliet are very different from the songs in Mamma Mia, because the songs in Mamma Mia are ABBA. Anne Juliet is a Max Martin jukebox musical, so they sing Roar by Katy Perry.
I also
And it's
think-
hard to get past that it's Roar.
Okay.
Roar!
I also think, like, basically what I said earlier, which
That's
you also just barely said, is that, like, they, like, camp up the songs, even though they're already pretty camp because it's ABBA. They camp up the songs so that they are a little bit more musical theater, and they lean into it being, like, a musical movie.
Yeah. I think
Hmm.
Mamma Mia, I've never seen it as a stage version. I can't attest to if it works as a stage version or not.
Yeah, neither of us can.
Yeah, I assume it's pretty good.
I'm sure it works because there's not
Every
like a bunch
high
of
school has
sets.
done it, so actually there
Oh
kind of is,
yeah.
because they have like the whole like set that they have to do. Like I
There
remember,
doesn't have to be.
I did Les. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be, but a lot
Yeah.
of high schools do. I did Les Mis in high school, and they took the blue shutters from Mamma Mia and added them to the barricade.
Yeah, like,
they
you
painted them
just-
brown.
You
but-
really only need like the little central plaza area with a couple interior spaces.
Yeah, and if you want to add waves, hey.
Yeah, like no,
You
they
can
don't
add
need to
waves.
like do their little sex song like on the beach. You can do that
Yeah.
anywhere. You can do it in
Their
front of
sex
me in
song.
my room. That scene was crazy when I first watched it as a kid. It's even now. Makes
Fair enough.
me feel things. Okay, Allison, what's our next point?
Song versus relevancy to story.
Mm.
Okay, this we have differing opinions about. I'll go first because Sophia's gonna yap about it. I think they actually do a pretty good job of making the songs tie into the story. And I don't know if it's just for me because my brain could not comprehend trying to figure that out, but I think it works pretty well. But also at the same time, I understand that musicals are typically very literal with their songwriting. So I think I just am used to, songs that do have a little bit of abstract ideas and thought. But I think in general they do a pretty good job of it.
My opinion.
Mm-hmm.
As until very recently a jukebox musical hater. Not my favorite genre. Gonna be real. In my opinion, I think that the movie does an okay job. Not the best. Because sometimes I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, this is here because let's fill our ABBA music like quota. Like,
I think that's kind of just what a jukebox musical is. You cannot tell me that.
don't bring my babies into this.
Okay,
But those songs are very literal. They tie them into this story like very like literally, and like this is like they go into the club and they're like, we're gonna make this place like blow, or whatever
Yeah,
they
but
say.
her
But that's, like,
roar
on
out of
point.
nowhere.
That's like on purpose. It's camp on purpose.
You are
It's
so
stupid
blinded.
and dumb on purpose. I really like that
Okay,
movie.
but I can say the same thing about Mamma Mia. I think
but I
Mamma
feel
Mia
like
does
it
a better
doesn't
job
play
than
it
Anne
up
Juliet
enough.
does. You cannot say that her singing "Roar" out of nowhere or "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
Hit Me Baby One More Time kind of makes sense with the context, and so does Roar.
You
Context
say the
is
same
key.
thing about Mamma
Context is
Mia.
key. But it's also like I don't know. Maybe I wasn't paying attention enough in Mamma Mia.
I think you're biased.
I am biased. It's true. At least I can admit it. But I didn't put my mic up. At least I can admit it. But it's also like I also like the only thing I listen to is musical theater.
Mhm.
So like when I say I don't think it ties into the story enough, it's like one of my favorite musicals is fucking like Hamilton. And Hamilton
Yeah.
is directly tied in the story, and I think that's the difficult part about a jukebox musical. Is
Yeah.
you quite literally you cannot please everybody.
In general,
Somebody's
it's
gonna
hard.
be pissed off by the way that you do it, and in this case, I'm pissed off by the way that they do
They're
Mamma
not
Mia.
made to be in a musical. They're just songs.
Yeah, they're just songs.
That's
and
why I
honestly,
think they
it's
do
fun.
a good job with what they have.
I think some of it is like they fit their Mamma Mia fits the ABBA quota, but it's still a good song. Like I'm still enjoying
But I feel
myself.
like that's what
I'm just
jukebox
like,
musicals do.
yeah.
I feel
I
like
think the
that's
best example
what they
of
do.
them tying it into the story that I've ever seen is Tina the musical. But it's a lot easier to do a jukebox musical when it's about a pop singer or a
Yeah,
singer in
you
general,
can
and
use
you're
their
chronicling their
songs.
story and like they're using like their songs. It's easier to do that with them because they literally wrote it about their lives, so it makes
Yeah.
sense. You just have to put it in the right place. So it's like I think that's the most successful jukebox musicals are the ones where they are chronicling a life story.
But I feel
'Cause
like
it's
it's not
success.
necessarily
It's
like I could,
It's hard to fuck up.
for example, Dancing Queen in Mamma Mia is just sung as if it's like a song in the universe that they all sing. They're not singing
Yeah,
it
see,
being
that's
like,
what's confusing.
I'm a dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. You're 35 singing the song, you're not 17. But I think, I can use my brain a little bit and be like, oh, you're just singing the song for fun. Like, they're not being like, this is
I was
my
a
life,
little-
I'm
I
singing
was a
these
little bit,
lyrics
like,
about my
confused
life.
about it though. Like that whole thing. Like, are they ABBA songs or are they songs that little girl group wrote? Like, is that what's going on
I think that's a
here?
you thing, though.
Well,
I think I'm
they
thinking
really
too much
specify
about
that They're
it.
saying it to cheer her up, meaning it's
Yeah.
what the song she
Yeah.
likes.
Yeah.
So is it like did ABBA write it? Is ABBA like a thing in this universe?
No.
But it's also like I think too much about these kinds of things.
Yes.
If I think too much about it, it gets hard for me to enjoy it. That's just.
Also, one thing that you have to consider is with their Mamma Mia, they're just using ABBA.
Yeah.
With and Juliet, they're using.
It's just the
so
writer.
It's just
Yeah.
the writer, and the writer worked for so many different people in so many different genres.
Yeah.
That there's so much more to choose
It's
from.
Max
ABBA,
Martin.
they had
If you don't know who Max Martin is, look him up.
yeah,
he
with
wrote a
ABBA,
lot of
they
crap.
had a
Yeah.
hit, and they're like,
Yeah. That's why I think to me it's
Yeah.
impressive that they were able to make a story that is pretty cohesive with the songs because it's like, they're just these random group of songs and not every single ABBA song is like part of a concept album that has a story built into it. They're just like songs. So I think it's impressive that they were able to make a story with them. Like a pretty decent story that wraps into the songs, I think, pretty well.
I think the music is still pretty fire.
Yeah, no
I
matter
really
what, the
enjoyed
music's
the
amazing
music.
and I don't care how the story is because the music's amazing.
I enjoyed the.
Um,
This is like one of like the few things where like I have like an opinion about like how it
Mhm.
integrates into the story, stuff like
Yes,
that.
it doesn't ruin
I
it for
can
you.
still listen to
Yeah.
Mamma Mia, like the soundtrack. I still listen to it because I do really love the way that they sing it. I love these songs.
Yeah.
It's fucking ABBA. You can't. It's hard to
Like,
fuck
no
up.
matter
ABBA.
what, it's ABBA.
ABBA.
It
You
is
can't-
ABBA,
It's
bro.
hard to fuck up ABBA.
Yeah.
It's really hard to fuck up ABBA, in my opinion.
I do agree. There are some songs where it's like, you're not really singing this like for a reason. You're just singing it to sing it. But I don't care.
And that's like,
Uh.
it's like the fun part of it. And I know that like part of it is my bias that I don't really,
Yeah.
and I don't really enjoy jukebox musicals until a month ago. I didn't really like
Yeah,
any
you
of them.
became obsessed with one.
With just this one. It's just this one, and it kind of changed my opinion on jukebox musicals a little bit. I think that I need to give a bunch of different jukebox musicals another chance. Like, Mom, I probably
don't
need to
think
watch Mamma
I've
Mia
seen
again.
Any of them except for Mamma Mia. I'm trying to think of.
You've seen Anne Juliet because I made you watch it.
Yes, but
Yeah.
like before that,
Yeah.
I think I'm sure another example is like the "Does Your Mama Know" scene.
Does your mama?
Because
know?
that whole like
That song is
little
fire.
It's so
That's
good.
my least favorite like integration because I'm like, what? Why
Yeah.
are you singing
You
this?
can tell it's
The
just like
point.
this song is fun. Let's
Oh, we
have
haven't
this lady
sung in a
interact
while.
with this guy.
We
No,
haven't
I
sung
don't
in a
think
while.
it's that deep.
Have they like not sung in a while? Like no, like from a writing standpoint. Oh, we haven't sung something in a while. Let's put this in here. Let's make this really fun,
I don't
amazing
know.
scene.
I don't think
Just for
so.
fun.
I think it was like just for fun. They were like, this song is really good. We have this singer who hasn't really gotten a chance to like sing.
Yeah,
By
at least not
herself.
on their own.
Yeah.
Not on their own.
And like the scene is fun. The song is good. It is like oh wait, this isn't a part of the main story. What's happening?
Like,
But
oh,
I'm
who's
into
this
it.
diva?
I don't know.
I love the way she sings it. That's my favorite song
Yeah.
from the soundtrack.
Really?
I love that song.
Wow.
Does your mother know? I'm a great singer.
Okay, Allison, what's the next point?
The lost parent trope. In reading.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
This is gonna take
Get ready
forever.
for Allison and now.
Whoa!
Get ready for Sophia and Renee to agree
quit.
once again.
I quit.
No,
Yeah.
we need to agree
After the
again.
tension, we have to unite.
We unite
The story
over this
is a
stupid
little
shit.
rough, and it's a little infuriating.
I'm gonna be
Sophia,
so
don't you
honest.
feel so happy that you can cuss?
I'm so
Yeah.
happy I can cuss now. Huzzah. Huzzah. Sorry, Jesus. Huzzah. Yeah, so the story.
Okay,
This is my biggest gripe with Mamma
Sophia.
Mia.
This is their biggest
This is the
gripe,
review.
and yeah,
I mean,
Sophia's
if
the
it's
one
not
that doesn't
obvious,
like Mamma Mia.
I don't love it. It's not my thing.
I think it's pretty good,
But I can respect that other people really enjoy it. It's just not my thing.
and Sophia gets very invested in things and has very strong opinions.
And this is gonna be like my
But I
main
do
reason.
agree with the basis for their hatred. That the storyline is a little frustrating when you actually think about it too deep.
Which is what I do.
Which
We've been
Certified
not-
deep thinker in the
for
wrong
our,
way.
For our devoted listeners.
Yeah.
If the Evan Hansen video and so far this video has not been like enough of like proof for that.
Yeah.
When I watch and listen to things, I get really, really into
Mhm.
it, and it's a problem because it does impede on my ability to
just
fully
enjoy
enjoy
it. Yeah.
Like I can't watch Dear Evan Hansen. I can't enjoy it because
Yeah.
I think too much about it, and it's a problem, and I need to stop doing that. But it's hard. It's just like I try.
So, but we both agree, and we alluded to it in the Dear Evan Hansen episode.
because we talked about him
That-
with Heidi.
Yes.
Yeah.
That we both hate the trope that when there is a single parent who the child doesn't know anything about the parent, or like the other parent is completely estranged, and the child only seeks the attention of the parent who is not present.
Yeah, or they take their single parent for granted. And I think
Yes.
that Sophie in Mamma Mia does this to a very aggressive standpoint. Because here we go. What the fuck do you mean? Your mom has raised you your entire life.
Yeah.
Your mom has been the only one in your life other than her really awesome best friends.
And it's like a whole community.
And
of
yeah, just
people
like a
there.
whole community. Like there is a village raising
Yeah.
her. Why does she care?
It takes a
Not
village.
like I get it. Wanting to like know who your dad is. I can't relate to this.
Yes,
at all.
and that is where we might be a little naive.
Yeah, because we
But
can't relate, you know? Because, yeah, very fortunate to know both of my parents. You know what I mean? Very, very fortunate. Here's the thing Sophie, I feel like if I was in Sophie's shoes, I would, like, the simplest thing that I could think of, and this might be too modern of a concept for a musical made in 1999, I
Yeah.
would have my mom walk me down the aisle. Because
Yeah.
she's the one who's been there
That
for me.
that part's
She's
definitely
the-
frustrating.
Exactly. And she's like, I want my dad to walk me down the aisle.
Yeah.
And she invites 3 strangers
Yeah.
who her mom has not told her about. Maybe there's a fucking reason, Sophie, that your mom doesn't want to tell you about this.
Is her name
Maybe-
Sophie?
Her name is Sophie. Maybe there's a
Didn't know
fucking
that.
reason your mom doesn't want these men in your life. One of
Yeah,
them
because
could
she
have
had
been
no
dangerous.
idea.
Exactly. She has no idea why none of them are
Or
in
she
her
doesn't
life.
know the details of how she was conceived. Like her mom could have been lying. It could have been
Exactly.
like a messy conception.
Also, a one-night stand. And also, she has no guarantee that these people aren't going to come and just start screaming at her mom.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you
they
had
would have
no
negative
idea.
opinions.
Because, like, thank God. Our one person left. We got a little too intense.
It was
Um,
me.
Oh, thanks,
I
Allison.
didn't even notice it.
Thank God.
I was
All
sure it
3
was
men
late.
who Donna slept with, who Sophie invited, thank God all 3 of them had positive
Yeah.
opinions
Like
of Donna.
years later.
Yeah, thank God all 3 of them still liked her.
Yeah.
They could have come and tried to ruin Sophie's wedding for no fucking reason. Did they even know it was a wedding? I'm
yes.
trying to remember.
They do know it is Donna's daughter's wedding.
Exactly. And they're like, do they know that, like, oh, this is like my daughter? And thank God they all are decent enough to show up.
Yeah.
You know what
It's
I mean?
crazy that they all showed up.
Like,
I
that's the
think
most
because
unrealistic part.
they do all have like positive relations to Donna, and they all are single.
Yeah.
They're all like,
I'm
"Hey,
single now. Yeah.
hey Donna, you
Yeah.
hitting me up?"
Except for the gay guy.
But even at the time, he doesn't realize he's gay.
I thought that he
Or
was
he
gay.
still,
He
like,
had like a
suppresses
partner
it.
at home.
No, he still
Why does
represses
that
it. No,
Um,
he like comes to terms with being gay on the island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But that's like a whole thing.
yeah. It's annoying that Sophie. I can't remember her name. Sophie. It sounds wrong saying it. It's annoying that she like completely ignores her mom during the whole wedding process and puts her mom through a possibly traumatic like situation. Farting? I thought that was the bed moving. Or even just in general, like even though it wasn't a negative experience with the three dads, it still like stresses Donna the fuck out that they're there. Like she cries and sobs when she notices that they're there.
Yeah, because this is a stressful situation.
Yeah.
Sophie puts her mom through that. Whether she knows it or not, she should have talked to her mom.
Yeah.
If she wanted the man who was supposedly her dad to come to her wedding, number one, this should have been something that she wanted 3 months before her wedding.
Yeah, not like
and not the day before.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like 2 or 3 days before is when she sends the letters and everything. And somehow they all
Yeah,
have everything to
that's
come to
true.
Greece.
Yeah, which is expensive.
Fuck.
I think the other thing is that
Donna's a great mom too.
what was I gonna say?
I don't think that they portrayed Sophie's relationship with Donna enough.
Oh,
There's like
yeah.
one
Yeah,
song dedicated to their relationship as
beautiful
mother and
song.
daughter,
A
and it
beautiful
is the.
song. It's one of the best in the movie.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not my favorite song in the movie because there are just so many good ones. It's probably my second favorite. It's the best one.
Yeah, it's
That
the,
and
it's the
Slipping
best
Through My Fingers
story
is-
one.
That one connects
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah.
That song in the movie, that scene in the movie, and that song. As a Mamma Mia
Yeah, like
disliker,
one of the best moments.
I cried.
Yeah.
It made me think of my little brother, and I just
Yeah.
it was bad.
Yeah, like
Um,
then you have to think about it. It's awful.
And you know me, I'm
The
thinking
bigger
about
the
it
bigger.
all the time.
I don't understand why. Obviously, it's a movie. There needs to be conflict, but why doesn't Sophie just talk to her mom and ask her like, "Hey, this is something that I thought about since I was a little kid. I just really want to
And
know."
if she's thinking about it since you were a little kid, she should be like, "Mom, I'm getting married." Can I
Or
please
why do it for your wedding? Why not do it before or after?
your deathbed? Do it for your deathbed. Your dad comes to your deathbed.
Well, like, because she doesn't
I
like.
guess it's like the whole walking her down the aisle thing. But
Yeah.
again, modern concept. I know. I would ask my mom because she's the one who's been there
But-
for Sophie her whole
Yeah,
life.
why not ask your mom and be like,
None
and
of these men follow up with Donna.
ask
None of them use protection. None of them follow up to see if she got pregnant.
ask your mom like if she knows who your dad is, and then when your mom's like, "No, I actually don't know. I was a whore," then you're like, "Okay, Then you can be like, "Okay, I'm gonna send out these letters and get them all here and talk to them." Maybe not all at once because that's also fucking weird.
Yeah, all at once was
But
crazy.
do it before your wedding. Do it like during the planning process or
Yeah,
something.
and also tell your fucking husband. What the fuck?
Yeah, she doesn't tell her husband. She doesn't tell her.
Sky is a
mom.
nothing character. Sky does nothing.
Yeah, I don't really care about Sky though.
Sky doesn't have
I
a
don't really
character
care.
to care about.
I don't really care that he doesn't have a character to care about. So
Except
it is a
there's
little
nothing
weird
to
that
him.
he like doesn't have a personality.
He doesn't have a personality, and he doesn't get angry at her for that.
I also
I
don't
get kind of
think
pissed.
I don't think him and Sophie have like any chemistry.
That's because he has no personality.
Yeah,
I
but
fret.
even still,
Fret.
they have like sexual chemistry during that one song, and that's it. Like they do not give like
You don't see any
Soon
like
to be
you
married.
don't see any like actual good like soft moments between.
yeah, you
Sophie
barely
and
see them
Sky.
interact. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, she interacts more with her dads than she does with Sky.
And then in the second movie, like they fight because he wants to get a job like off of the island or something, and it's like, you have a job. It's like, wait, yeah, I don't know anything about you.
Yeah, because there's like nothing to him. Jesus Christ, what an insane plot! I don't like the plot at all.
I
The
can,
music is the best part. Meryl Streep is the best part of Meryl.
yeah, I can
Let's be real.
like put my opinions aside about it.
I can't.
I don't think it.
I can put my opinions aside to listen to the soundtrack. I can't put them aside to watch the movie.
Yeah, I can
'Cause I
understand
get really
that it's like
frustrated.
it's for the. And it's also that this isn't the first movie that came up with the idea. There's like Bridget Jones's Diary or whatever the fuck that one is. Like, that's been like a very popular trope in media, especially around the early 2000s of like, who's my dad? Who's the baby of my father? Because like the fucking
from
You Are
Teen
Not the Father show was really popular in like the 90s. Like people love that type of drama of like, who's the dad?
And like it's very like you can get really invested in it. You can really
Yes.
think about like
And
who is Sophie's father.
I like that part
Who's
of the
Sophie's
story.
dad,
It's
Renee?
fun. I think the dad is Bill. I had to get the names correct. I think it's Bill. I think there's the most evidence for it being Bill, and I think the large consensus among the fandom is that it's Bill.
I don't care enough to have an opinion on who the dad is.
I think it shouldn't be
Sam. Because Sam's the one she gets with, right?
fuck, I got the names wrong. Not Sam, Bill. Did I say Bill? I don't know.
You said Bill.
You said Bill.
You said Bill's
Okay.
dad.
I think it shouldn't be Sam. Okay, here's the reasoning. From a movie standpoint, Sam has a storyline of being the one that Donna gets with, of like their relationship. Harry has a storyline of being a fag. And
Okay, maybe that's the
So,
controversial thing. Me saying gay boy
where's-
is not as bad as you saying
where's
that word.
the Bill storyline? Him being her dad. Because what the fuck does Bill do in that movie? He gets with like the one lady at the very end, and
Does
that's
he get
it.
with? Does your mother know?
No, it's the other one.
What's the other one? Does your mother
Take a
know?
chance
It's
on
single.
me.
It's
It's
the
single.
lady. It's the girl that
Is it Harry Potter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Weasley.
Take a chance on me.
When you're all alone and the city.
That seems so funny.
I love
I
that
can't,
song.
like, the movie has such good acting and like comedic moments that it's so good. I can't believe I think you should try to rewatch it.
I think I should.
You've seen
With,
it
like,
once.
I think this new mindset that I'm trying to come to terms
Yeah.
with is, okay, jukebox, it's not that serious. I need to stop thinking about jukebox musicals that seriously.
Yeah,
I think I need to rewatch it. Just because, like,
because you have only seen it once.
yeah, and also, I was really tired when we watched
Yeah, it
it.
was really late
There's
at
a
night.
good chance that I fell asleep. Maybe my opinion is not right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just like my hot take is that I don't love Mamma Mia, but I love
Yeah, I mean it's ABBA.
it's hard to
Um,
fuck up. It's Meryl Streep plus ABBA equals heaven.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
And such good actors. They're such good actors.
Too bad the story is so interesting.
I don't think it's that bad. Okay, Allison, what's our next thing?
One sec.
Is this something we
I'm
should
enjoying
do?
my piece.
Probably. We had a lot of opinions, but they haven't had some.
Oh, here we go. So, the sequel.
Oh yeah.
For once, I have nothing to say. Go.
Okay. In the first movie, they say that Donna's mom is dead. And in the second movie, she shows up in a chair. Now, I love Cher as Donna's mom. I don't mind it. But I think it's annoying when movies have like little like continuity stuff like that. But also, they like kill Donna off screen for some reason. Or she's like, okay, during the whole movie, you're like, where's Meryl Streep? And then they keep making allusions to her like either being gone or being dead, and you're like, what the fuck? And then the mom shows up, and I think her and Sophie have a line where she like, Donna would love to see you like this, and it's like, oh, so she's dead. I think they say that like she was sick or something. I don't even think they say it in the movie. I think it's like one of the actors when said it. But I don't understand why. I understand maybe they couldn't get Meryl Streep, but just have her be somewhere else, or don't make the sequel without Meryl Streep.
Arguably, Donna is the main character
Yes!
in Mamma Mia. I
If
know
not,
Sophie's like the main character, but Donna is
I
the
think
main character.
They're
She
like
has the most
co-main
interesting-
characters.
She has
at
the most
least.
interesting storyline, and she has
Yes.
a lot more songs than Sophie does.
So
Which, in
And-
musical theater terms, does make her the lead.
I understand it's because the sequel is like 75% a prequel, but then they should have just done a full-on prequel. They shouldn't have even cut back to the main timeline. Did you not know that?
I have never seen Mamma Mia
The
2.
second
I
one's a
heard
sequel.
I heard that
Or
Meryl
sequel
Streep
prequel.
wasn't in Mamma Mia 2, and I was like, I kind of dislike Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
I dislike Mamma Mia a lot, actually. I don't care to watch Mamma Mia 2 if Meryl Streep isn't in it. That was my opinion.
It's still
I watched it.
fine. I like the actress who plays young Donna. But like I don't remember anything about it except for Cher's in it.
Cher's in it?
Yeah, Cher. I just said that. Cher plays Donna's mom.
I was trying to process that. I was like, who is Cher?
The actress? Cher? You don't know who that is?
Not really.
I'm Cher, bitch. You don't know who Cher is? Okay, we're gonna change that when this is over. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so they should have just made it like a full-on prequel. So the sequel is about like her like horror sesh with the three guys,
Her horror fetch.
but it
It's problematic.
but it also cuts back and forth with Sophie and Sky like fighting about him getting a job or something.
What? That's so
And
That's
then
crazy
Cher shows up
juxtaposition.
as Donna's mom. I don't remember. So it's like 75% a prequel about Donna with the 3 guys. It's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. It's interesting to see like what actually happened or whatever. Not really. Whatever. And I don't remember any of the songs. And the only thing I remember is her singing the she's like singing really sad on a stage. No. What?
Love's a winner.
No, it's
So nobody
oh, it's
loved me.
I've Been Cheated by You song. She's like really slow
I've
and
been
sad.
cheated on you, and I think you know when. Mamma Mia, here I go again. My
Every
mind,
single one.
how can I resist?
I
Yeah.
can't copyright the thing. I don't think you can sing that much of it.
Does your mother
No.
know?
So I think
Please don't copyright us.
please don't do it this time. So you do
Scooch.
Ow, everyone scooch.
Fuck. I died. YouTube.
Oh no,
I got
that's creepy. I didn't even do anything.
I know.
Don't even leave them alone. They're best friends. No. No.
I need to make a point to YouTube.
Birthday gift.
Can I
That's
see?
a what?
Make a point, okay?
No, put the gun to Jesus' head. Oh no! Oh no!
Can you see me? This is now a ransom podcast. YouTube, if you copyright us because I sung some Mamma Mia, I'm gonna kill Batman!
Sang 3 songs. Jesus is gonna kill Batman.
No, I'm gonna kill Batman. Jesus is still my microphone. Understand that?
Don't hurt them. Fix the camera. No! So nobody love me. Ah!
Somebody yellow jackets to that. Sorry.
The Misty edit to
Yeah.
that song is so good.
I saw a Shauna one that was also pretty good.
It's so beautiful. Does your mother know?
We should watch the sequel too.
You what?
Oh,
No,
okay.
don't make me watch it. Meryl Streep isn't in it.
Okay, Allison, what's our next point?
Watch it.
So the other one is why do people hate jukebox musicals, which we've kind of been over, and then
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
one of them that you guys just tweeted right down.
This is Meryl
was
Streep.
just Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep is the best part of the movie.
So-
Yeah,
you
we've
guys are
already
on your
covered
own
why
now.
people hate jukebox
Yeah.
musicals.
Mamma Mia
Yeah.
would be nothing without Meryl Streep.
Mamma Mia would suck 100 times more if Meryl Streep was not in it.
She is so talented.
I love you, Meryl Streep. Her performance of The Winner Takes It All. I was about to look it up, then I remembered it. The Winner Takes It All and Slipping Through My
So
Fingers.
good.
is legendary.
And people don't like how she sings that song. I've seen
Cinema
people say
Sins,
that.
this is a hate video
Yeah.
to specifically
Fuck you,
you.
Cinema Sins. I
Fuck
hope you die.
you. As someone who also dislikes Mamma Mia, that opinion might change if I watch it again. Fuck you, eat shit.
Yeah, 'cause
You-
he like talks
Meryl
shit about
Streep
everything
can't
right
sing.
there.
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep can sing better than you can dream to sing. Cinema
People
Sins.
don't think that
Tag
Pierce
him in this
Brosnan
video.
sounds good either. I hope that's his name.
Look it up.
1 second.
Everybody, here I'll sing for intermission.
Oh, it
Does
is.
your
Okay.
mother know?
No, that's okay. People don't think he's a good singer either. He plays
I just hate
Sam?
everybody.
he plays Sam.
Yeah, see, that's like my
I
gripe with
think
Mamma
he's
Mia
good.
is 100% the story. It is nothing
Yeah.
about the
There's
song.
literally nothing wrong with the music.
It's
I don't
perfect.
care. There's literally
No
nothing
skip
wrong
album.
with the music.
No skip album.
Yeah.
I have 3 no skip albums. My no skip albums are Mamma Mia and Juliet, obviously, and Newsies and falsettos.
Okay.
My mom is calling me.
Oh, Space Dead.
Sophia's gonna make us wrap this up so that no,
Oh, okay. I'll call my mom.
we're at 40 minutes. We can just end it.
I'll call my mommy, but let's keep talking about Meryl Streep for a little bit. Meryl Streep is amazing. She is beautiful. She is everything. I love you, Meryl Streep.
Your
I
ringtone
fucking
sounds like a vibrator. That's my favorite setting.
whore,
Hey,
whore.
I'm not Meryl
Slut.
Streep playing Donna Summer.
Don't call her a whore.
She is. She calls herself whore.
Don't tell her that. I am a defender of women, so
We'll see about that. As you just beat me up.
I beat you up. But yeah, Meryl Streep.
What'd you do to
I beat you
Whore.
up. No, she's a whore.
neighbor.
No, love thy neighbor. I need to love thy neighbor.
Love thy neighbor.
Love that. We need to react to that movie.
We need to figure out how to do movie. We should do that after this.
I love Andrew Reynolds. Meryl Streep is in that movie too.
We should do that movie because then I can talk about my James Corden opinion about my discovery watching that
I hate
movie.
him.
No, but like my discovery about
What's your
watching.
discovery?
Yeah, not to spoil it.
Spoiler alert.
Stay tuned for Renee's take.
We should do that tonight.
I was just
If
thinking
we
that.
can figure it out,
we
we
should
should do
figure
that
out. We
tonight.
should do it tonight.
Yeah.
Um,
I love the prom.
I do too.
What a great,
Okay.
what a great
Good
movie
try.
and a great musical. What a great,
us.
amazing.
Later. We should probably just.
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
I love you, Meryl Streep. The only for me, I hate the story. I love the music. I love
She's also
Meryl
the best part of
Streep.
Into the Woods,
Agreed.
the movie.
I agree.
Okay.
I'm so glad somebody else said it. Her and
Yeah,
Emily Blunt.
I was gonna say,
they're-
what?
I love you, Emily Blunt. My best friend loves Mamma Mia.
Vic?
Yeah,
Shout out
Vic
Vic,
liked my
who will
story.
never watch this. Who will never watch this video. I love you though, girl.
Why
love
why
you.
would Vic watch this?
Because English isn't her first language. It's hard for her to like
We'd
watch.
probably
long-
be so hard to understand.
Yeah, exactly. Like whatever. Vic loves Mamma Mia, and I love Vic. So I'll try to change my opinion
And Vic
just
liked-
for her.
I think we should watch it again, and you can.
Just because
come
I
in with
have
fresh
like
eyes.
coming with fresh eyes,
Yeah.
fresh. No longer hates jukebox
Yeah.
musicals eyes.
Let your shoulders relax a little bit while you watch it.
Yeah, I'm
Get the
like-
stick out of your ass. No.
Don't say that to me.
Jesus would never support this violence.
He wouldn't. You're right. I can repent later.
Go ahead, Larry.
That's not how you repent for
I
sin.
don't know how to fucking repent.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm
I would
aware.
be there for days.
Dave. Actually, you just admit to one, and then it cleanses all of your sins in one go.
That should not be how it works.
That's how it
Anyways,
works. I love Catholicism.
any
You know.
final thoughts,
Um,
Sophia?
My final thought is the story of Mamma Mia. I need to get past it. I think I could get past it if I watch it again. Renee's being really weird. Somebody help me. Help me. Meryl Streep is the best fucking part of. We haven't said okay. Okay, but listen. Mamma Mia is a
Oh,
okay
yeah.
story,
What's
not
your
very
okay,
good.
what's your
I
favorite?
dislike the story, but that's my own personal opinion. Other people disagree, and I respect that. The music is amazing, and Meryl Streep is the best.
My statement is okay, but listen,
You're
it's
not
fun to
using your mic, I can't
watch.
hear you.
My statement is okay, but listen, it's fun to watch. I don't care.
Okay, but listen, we haven't talked about him being gay. How we don't really care that he's gay.
I think it's fine that he's gay. I think it's weird that he immediately gets with like a twink.
It reminds me. I
Does.
forgot about that.
Gets with like, I guess
Um,
it's not a twink because he's like
It
married.
reminds me of that
but-
scene from Glee. We talked about this, where Blaine and Rachel kiss. They spend the episode thinking that Blaine might be bi. Blaine says, "I would say bi, but I don't want to upset you to Kurt," because Kurt is like, "You're not bi. What is this about?" And people hate Kurt because they think he's biphobic in that episode. And I was like,
I think he was right.
I don't think he's biphobic for not wanting the guy he likes to get with one of the
Yeah.
some of the he hates. He doesn't like Rachel at this point.
And Blaine's not bi.
He's not bi.
So
If Blaine was bi, it would be okay. And Kurt still didn't.
yeah.
And also, they were drunk when they kissed. You
Also, you're
know.
allowed to not want to date bi people. Hot take.
But yeah. So.
Yeah.
I don't think Kurt's biphobic. And also, I think
No.
it would have been a different story if he still had a problem with Blaine being.
Glee.
I know, but yeah, I hate when people say Kurt is biphobic. It
Okay.
would be a problem if he still didn't support Blaine. It reminds me of that scene where they kiss, and Blaine is like, "Yep, 100% gay." Thanks for clearing that up for me, Rachel. That's the gay guy in Donna. I don't remember his name. I don't care to remember his name.
Okay.
I don't care about gay people.
I don't care that you're gay.
I don't give a crap that you're gay.
Okay. You wanna do
Okay.
our cut
Alright,
off?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But listen. Meryl Streep is the hottest woman alive.
No, you gotta do it quicker.
Okay, but listen. Meryl Streep is the hottest woman alive.